Chris, good morning to you. We both forgot our
Morning.
green today, it seems.
I know.
On St. Patrick's Day.
It's too early for me to be. It's too early for me to be color coordinated, Markie.
Same. Thank you for your time, as always. You've seen your share of government shutdowns, but we're also at war in the Middle East, a war that the White House launched 2.5 weeks ago. So if Republicans are betting that voters will prioritize national security, is this a losing fight for them?
You know, I think what you just showed before I came on, the lines, the delays, the cancellations, I still get in my social media feed people from the Austin, Texas airport over the weekend with the lines, right?
It was terrible.
As I'm sure you do, as a lot of people do. We talked a few weeks ago and you said, when is this shutdown going to end? And I said, when it reaches regular folks who don't pay attention to politics all that closely. Well, we're starting to get there, right? I mean, when you start seeing big delays, when it's sort of getting shared on social media, the pressure ramps up on politicians. I always say this: politicians are a reactive species. They react to the public calling them and saying, do something about this. So I would anticipate, at least on the DHS front, we get a solution in the relatively near future. The broader question, though, on national security, man, I think that's going to be tough, Markie, for two reasons. One, people are very pessimistic about the economy right now. They don't feel like things are going well.
And they were before this war even started.
Yes, they were. We had a negative jobs report. We had the GDP, gross domestic product, ratcheted down in terms of past growth. And then the other issue with turning this into national security is this was not a popular war to start. Donald Trump did not start on hugely high footing polling-wise for this. So I still think this is an economy election, and all signs point to this being a bad election for Republicans. And the longer we're in Iran, the worse it gets.
And not to mention with the partial government shutdown and funding for DHS making, it harder for us to respond to threats on the homeland. I mean, we've seen 4 of them just since the start of the month. If these massive airport delays do continue on, through the summer travel season as we get closer and closer to the midterms, is it the Republicans that will get hit the hardest? Yeah.
First of all, let me say I'd be stunned if we made it to the summer travel season and we had these kind of, the stories that you're getting, an Austin airport story out of a different airport around the country every few days or even every few weeks. I think it won't make it that long. Yes, absolutely. The longer this goes, the more it becomes a political issue. And just remember, when you say the blame game, just remember, people don't know a ton about, they don't pay a ton of attention to politics, but they probably know Donald Trump is the president and Republicans control the House and the Senate. So even if the minutia of this, you could say, well, it's Democrats who technically none of that matters.
Yeah.
What matters is the broad sense that people have that Republicans are in control. And that means if history is a guide, they will get blamed for this.
And just with both of these major stories going on at once, the president claims that this war is pretty much over. But I'm curious how Republicans, in terms of messaging moving forward, how do you project strength abroad while it's chaos back here at home, with travel? And how long do they continue to play the blame game? And if it's not going to work on voters?
It's really hard because the most basic thing that I think people want, particularly when one party controls everything, right? White House, House and Senate, is basic competence, which is harder than you might think, to be totally honest. And this is true of Democrats and Republicans, because the government is this massive lumbering thing, right? It's not good at doing big things. It's not even really good at doing small things at this point. And so I think you have to, if you're Republicans, you have to be able to say, you elected us to do 2 things effectively. Number one, quote unquote, fix the economy, whatever that means to people. Usually it just means lower prices on things they buy. And number 2, control the border and get immigration under control. That's really why Donald Trump won. He didn't get elected to sort of end the threat that supposedly Iran poses. So you need to get back to those things. The immigration argument, It's been clouded by what happened in Minneapolis, but it is still not a bad, broad argument for Republicans to make. It's the economy argument that's a big problem.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.